money. It's that time of the month again, bill paying time. And I often spoke about this thing. Let's talk about it a little more in depth, okay? I'm going to talk today about the payment plan information, the 12-month level payment plan, LPP. Okay, now I'm just showing you an actual bill, and this is why I believe in the level payment plan. See, I was very strategic when I set this thing up. I set this thing up in June a few years ago, always knowing that, of course, when you run an air conditioner, your bills are going to go up. But let's first of all talk about what exactly is a 12-month level payment plan. Basically, what your company, what your service provider will do is calculate the prior 12 months of your usage and divide it up by the average of 1 year. And this is how they arrive at a number. Now, normally I was paying, due to the previous year's calculation, I would be paying $79. So keep this number, $79, in mind, of which I was paying every single month, starting from the month of July, because I call them in June, then they give you the new number, and then they send you the July bill. So I was paying $79. So keep this number 79 in mind. What they do, now look at this picture for a sec. Look at this graphic. Here's what they do. Now look, if you look at the months of July, August, and September, naturally that's the highest period of time that I'm going to be using my energy, because I'm using air conditioning, which takes up a lot of energy. For whatever the reason, it does. It's a yearly thing. If I was not using the payment plan, I can tell you this. I have actually paid bills in the past beyond $100, maybe even in a $120 range. Oh, yeah. So you can understand why not only that, I like knowing every single month what the number is going to be. I don't like financial surprises unless it's a windfall or a birthday gift, monetary. I do not care for financial surprises. So if you don't go on this type of plan every single month, you open up your bill, it's like, what's next? So look at the habits here. May and June of last year, you see the bar graph. Look at July, August, and September. Whoa, okay. So I was strategic. So a few years ago, when I started this level payment plan thing, I called my company in June. What is this month? June. If you have not done so, and you use air conditioning, and you see your annual spikes, you may strongly consider this option. Now, here's what happens during the last 4 months, of your level payment plan, okay? Based on your general usage. I actually had it go down to this number. Watch. Because guess what? I was paying an overage. You see, even though they calculated it the previous year, and based upon my usage back, in 2020 year/2021, I guess I don't use as much electricity as I thought. Well, I do certain things, like unplug things I'm not using, the typical stuff because of phantom energy, blah, 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 blah. Even though my bill was coming in flat at the number $79, starting in March, I was taking a nosedive. So, okay, right now, the most recent bill I paid was $35.87. The previous month, it was something like 50 something. Every month it was declining. March, April, May, June. Nice. So, really? So we started off at the $79. Now, I just got off the phone a few minutes ago, because every June, you have to upgrade it, check what you're going to get, and let them know that you want to continue this plan, which, again, I highly recommend. And let's go back to this already. So The new number they gave me, based on my most recent 12 months of usage, is not just 79, which is great already. It jumped down to 69. This is why I cannot, for the life of me, understand why anyone would not want to take a minute to make a call to their local utility company. I don't get it. To be honest with you, the actual conversation with the worker, that couldn't have been more than a minute and a half to verify who I am and this and that and that and this, okay? So therefore, I mean, this is great. I highly recommend it. So the rest of the conversation was just, confirming the new number. Like I said, I do not like surprises. I do not like surprises. I'll tell you the other thing I personally don't like to do. It's not that company, it's any company. I don't like auto pay. I just don't care for it. I guess it's a control thing. I don't know. I don't care for auto pay. Therefore, I don't have auto pay. But I mean, come on. I haven't seen a $35 bill in my life. Maybe back in 1979. Maybe, and that's stretching it. So, considering in New York City, I mean, really? Seriously? Like what? So it pays to study a bill. Okay, so level payment plan billed to date for the last 12 months was about $860 annually. Actual bill to date, $838.87. And the difference after payment was negative $21.13. I was ahead of the game, and they brought that number down to an incredible $35.87. Hello. By the way, if I allotted for the fact that I was expecting to pay maybe 50 something or 79, what do you think I did with that extra money? Take 3 guesses. I saved it. I took that physical difference and I put it away. I cannot stress enough to everyone the importance of, okay, even if you're just doing it, let's say on your checking account, but in your mind's eye, put it away. Whatever, this is in a way a tiny windfall. Let's think about this for a second. This is a tiny windfall. I mean, when are you ever going to see a bill in New York City, $35.87? It's practically hilarious. I mean, seriously. But anyway, I just thought, again, I'd encourage you to make that phone call. This company calls it level payment plan, okay? And I highly recommend it. A big fat thumbs up for the level payment plan. Why? Because Jan from New York City saves money, and Jan does not like financial surprises every month, especially when it comes to electricity. Isn't it scary when you just don't know what your utility bill is going to be? Like, you open up to like, what's it going to be this month? What's it going to be? Well, that is gone. When you do this, that is gone. Game over. All right, everybody. Wishing everybody an amazing day. But I strongly and highly recommend that you do this. Just saying. Have a great day. Yep, there's the bird clock. Gotta get in the last word. Have an amazing day, everybody. Bye-bye.